Welcome to the top 5 penalties in week 5 of the NFL season. And this week we have everything you could want from basic holdings to some more unique calls. And of course, it's what we watched this game for. To start it off in London, we're trying to show other countries the real joys of football. So we had the most penalized game of the week with 19 total penalties. On this play, we had like a 20-yard run. However, of course, there was a standard holding call, and the refs can call this at any point when they think the game is going too fast, too exciting, too many big plays. They'll just throw out a holding call to slow it on down. And then the best part is the broadcast doesn't even have to show it. Then at number 4 is the New Orleans Saints. They had the most penalties in the NFL this week at 12. And while none of them were really crazy, it was just a bunch of the standard holding calls, as I just mentioned, but the refs just loved to call it this week. And you may say, hey, the game is 31-0, why are the refs still doing this? But they know Bill Belichick, they know he's never lost this big at home, and they wanted to give him a chance. Fortunately, the Patriots are just so bad that they couldn't capitalize on all the opportunities that the refs were giving them. So eventually, the refs had to give up and just let the game end. Then at number 3, we have my favorite penalty, I think everyone's favorite penalty, and that is the safety. It has the best symbol, they put their hands on top of their head, they go boop, and they wanted to be a little tricky with it this week. They didn't want to just instantly throw up the hands, they wanted to make the fans cheer for it. As you can see, there's people imitating, the refs let the suspense build, they say a whole spiel, intentional grounding, all of that, before they let the fans really have it and put the hands up for the safety. Then at number 2, you may say, hey, there's no penalty called. And that's the brilliance of the refereeing in this Eagles-Rams game. Of course, the NFL hates the brotherly shove. So what do? Let the defense do absolutely anything to stop it. As you'll see here, about half the defensive line is offsides, and it's not even close. Unfortunately for the NFL, it's still scored, but good job on the refs for letting the defense do anything they can. And then finally at number 1, I think we all know where this is going, it's the Chiefs versus the Vikings. Of course, it's the end of the game, the Chiefs are looking like they might lose, so the refs need to do something. So, 4th down, Kirk Cousins throws the ball into the end zone, and the ref accidentally calls a penalty. However, then they remember, hey, we're cheering for the Chiefs, not the Vikings. They have a small discussion and they pick up the penalty, of course. Also, they ignore the Chiefs player with his helmet off because that would hurt the Chiefs, and they ignore the potential roughing the passer. So really, this is a 3-for-1. Great call by the refs. Patrick Mahomes knows what's going to happen, and there's no way the NFL can let Taylor Swift's team lose a game. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed these top 5 penalties in the NFL. Stick around for more.